Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be a game between Hero and Piano here on Circuit Breakers. Bottom right-hand corner is the red Zerg player. It is Hero. We've cast him before on the channel. He's a very solid, very accomplished top-tier Zerg player. And in the top right-hand corner is the orange Terran player, Piano. I know it doesn't say that here. I know it doesn't say Piano there, but this is a Smurf. And let's learn a little bit about Piano, shall we? He is a StarCraft programmer from Korea who played Terran for Air Force Ace. Currently plays in amateur leagues. Started his career for Estro back in 2007. And started his streaming on Africa back in 2013. And plays on the Fish Ladder. Back in 2015, he finished second to Jae-yoon in Spotime Star League. Result 2-3. And he currently plays for Wujing Stars. Alright, so ZVT here. Not Jaedong, not Flash, but I'm hoping for a very, very fun game nonetheless. Whew. Okay, so holy smokes. Holy smokes, what is this? This is a barracks. This is a barracks. Up next to these two bridges that lead into the top right-hand corner where his base is. And, kind of seems pretty exposed here. Pretty darn exposed here, Piano. I'm not sure you want to do this against Hero. Are you scouting? Oh my gosh, is he scouting? Do the drone scout, man. Do the drone scout. Or is he just throwing down a third? Oh, there's your natural. I think this is a third. Or is he scouting with it? No, he doesn't have the mineral count to go for a third base yet. Okay, so fair enough. He is going to go ahead and just be scouting with this thing. Scout the wrong direction. The Slow Overlord will get up here. However, Marine production happening. And now SCV scouting to see. I think this is a pressure build. Out of Piano. I really believe that it is. So the drone's not going to see anything. The Slow Overlord's not going to see anything. For a bit here anyway. Is going to try to get up here. Get some scouting off, but it is not his lucky day. Double SCV scout has a better chance of finding your opponent fast, and does in fact find it here. It's got to be a bunker, doesn't it? It's got to be a bunker tossed down at some point here. That spawning pool is not anywhere near complete. And if he just comes down with Marines, gets a bunker down, and can save it, I kind of like this. SCVs all coming this way, Marines coming this way. And where is it? Where's the pressure? There's got to be some pressure. There it is. There's the bunker coming up right here. Marine needs to kill this drone. Double Marine needs to kill this this drone. The drone pull is real, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of workers pulled off the line here for Hero. Can they take it down? Can the bunker finish? The SCV needs to go back to work, but I don't think it can. The Marines are in a good position to kill a bunch of these drones. Another Marine shows up right now. This is not looking good for this drone count at all. That said, drones do fight pretty well against Marines, and the SCVs are dead there too. Another drone comes in and actually trying to mess with this dude and making sure he doesn't get home. A Marine shows up. He's probably just going to die as well here, but another drone does end up going down. We are chasing hard right now. Another one is killed. So that's a bunch of workers down. There are actively 2 working right now for Hero. Dang, I think that was worth it. I want to say that was worth it just based on worker count alone right now. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 workers period for Hero. This is way more than 10. What we're looking at right here. I mean, I can't even select all of them inside my little 12 unit selector box here. So definitely an advantage for the Terran player. I really don't know how else to frame that. So fantastic job. I mean, he didn't get the bunker down. The bunker would have been really nice to get down here. But the drone pull was brilliant out of Hero. He lost a ton of drones, but I think he needed to do that just to stay alive. Another SCV trying to scout on in. No, the Lings say you're not going to do that. What are you scouting, though, honestly? I mean, the extractor is just coming down. There's really nothing to see here out of Hero. Expansion now on its way for Piano and bringing the barracks right on back home. So SCV just running for its little SCV life here. It can win a fight against a Zergling if it's a full health SCV versus a full health Zergling, because Zerglings will regen energy, well, regen health when they're out of combat, and SCVs won't. That's kind of the trade-off there. That's why SCVs will win in a straight-up fight versus probes and drones. Did I say Zergling? Drone, yes. Zergling, no. I don't know what I was thinking there. SCVs are good fighters, though. They are pretty good. Zergling's going to head this guy off, and good micro. Fantastic micro. But the SCV almost made it through and then is finally taken down. So no more scouting for you. No more attempts. Hero is just droning, man. He's making 2 drones at a time right now. He is not working on anything else. He's finally Now upgrading to a lair off of 2 bases and getting an second extractor here. And getting a macro hatch inside his main. Kind of like this. Kind of like this out of Hero. What's he planning on doing? I like the setup here from Piano, though. He's got a bunker. He's got a nice little area where the Lings have to run clear the heck around to get inside the main base. It's not a full wall because you can't really full wall this off that easily. You just kind of have to use the command center for some of it here. I guess the Lings can slip through here, no problem. But again, walking through the bunker, past the bunker is not a good time. Trying to bait these Lings into that bunker is Piano, which is kind of nice out of him. I'm liking it. APM around 300 for him, close to 400 out of Hero here. Zerg players do generally tend to have a bit of a faster APM on average as compared to their Protoss and Terran counterparts, and Hero is no exception to that rule. So there's your lair. What is he going for? There's metabolic boost. He's happily, fully saturating both of his gases here. What's our Terran player doing? Engineering bay, working on upgrades for his Marines, and allows them to get missile turrets up as necessary. He recognizes that a 2-base muta play is entirely possible. Double creep colony at the front door here for Hero. And Piano sending an SCV in to see what it can see. The answer is double creep colony at the front. So really hard to break. There are definitely Marines and medics on the way here. This could be a lurker attempt, like an attempted lurker response to this. Is that, oh, it's a Spire. So definitely a Spire, which is a longer build time. Hero's going to have to hold, or going to have to try to hold against this. That said, Piano is going home. He doesn't feel like he has the numbers to handle double sunken colony, a triple sunken colony play, and the Zerglings that are on the field right now. So pretty good smart response by him there. He is still working on additional upgrades. Does he have the +1? Not yet. Not yet. It's a very slow upgrade. He is getting U-238 shells, which increases the range for Marines, which is really useful against Zerg. I mean, yeah, Lings can't get in here. When these guys are packed in like this, with the medics and some good micro on display and a bunker to pull back to, yeah, those Lings aren't doing anything in that situation. So Spire, about complete here. Has he scanned this? Let's see if he's making missile turrets. That will tell us. Actually, no. No missile turrets in production right now. He doesn't have any either on the field. Has he comsatted this yet? What is he comsatting? He needs to comsat this Spire because there are going to be mutas on the way, specifically about 9 of them. Yeah, there it is. Check it out. 8 and a 9th if he wants it. Is he supply blocked? He's not. There's your 9th. So 9 Mutalisks, 2-base muta opener here from our Zerg player, and it's a lot of Marines. It's a ton of Marines. I mean, this is as many Marines as you can make. He doesn't even have a factory yet. This is how Marine heavy he is. And he's starting to make turrets at pretty much the perfect time, too. He didn't make them early. I don't think he made them late, based on what I can see here. Yeah, these things are going to finish in time for the mutas to show up. Where are they, though? Here they are. They're actually taking some time to chill at the front before they move out. That is 9 Mutalisks. The Marine count is starting to grow here with some medic support here, too. And they're going to have range, and they're going to have +1 attack, which is so scary. And stim. Yeah, I don't know about this muta attack at all. Sure, good micro. Picking off a couple of these guys are not part of the pack is the problem. Oh, he's kind of spread out. The more close together your Marines are, the better chance of survival they have against this mutaflock, the stacking that we're seeing here. But yeah, turrets finish in time. He's got 4. Recognizing the muta threat is a little bit bigger than the normal 4 or 5 you tend to see from a harassing Terran player. This is a commitment to mutas on some level. I mean, that is a, jeez, that is 8, 9, 10, 11 Mutalisks. Yeah, man, these guys are in trouble. I don't like what we're seeing here out of Piano. I don't know if this is enough to chase those mutas, man. Hold back. Hold back. Lurker aspect being researched back home at this Hydralisk den. Got a Queen's Nest coming in, too. Still no third base. Just kidding. There's a third base coming up in the bottom left-hand corner. I say that, and I'm like, I better check. And I checked, and there is a third base down here in the bottom left-hand corner for Hero. Marines, once again, overextending a little bit here. This is so easy to do as a Terran player, is overextend a little bit. Your Marines, some of them get ahead of other Marines, and then suddenly they're picked off. The mutas turn around and go, rump, and they eat them alive. Lurkers coming up. Oh, the Lurkers need to finish before the Marines get here. And I don't know if they're... Oh, he dodged back. What? He dodged back. He's worried more about the Mutalisks than this potential base here, and that's going to give the Lurkers time to morph. Oh, this is a game of seconds. This is a game of just seconds here. And yes, the Lurkers are just barely going to have time to finish here. Oh, Lurker 1 down. Oh, it's not even down. The Lurker does finish with 49 HP. The Lurker spines and the mutas and the Lings clear everything up. Wow. Last possible second there from Hero. What a hold, though, from that Zerg player. How many kills you got, son? 2 kills and 3 kills. They definitely paid for themselves already. The mutas lost a whole bunch of their number. They're down to 6 from 11, which is not ideal, but it's a very heavy bio composition. There's your factory, but going into double starport as an answer here is Piano. What on earth? What double starport? What is this all about? Checking the production tab. He's going control towers on these. So maybe like a mass cloak wraith thing. I've never seen that though. That can't be that good. I mean, especially not with overlords, with speed, and the number of mutas on the field, and another group of marines just getting absolutely hammered for pretty much no reason. They are just sacrificial at this point, but coming down to take out this base. The lurkers aren't burrowed here for Hero. Oh, this might be a costly mistake. Defiler's on the way from Hero, though. We are going to see some Defiler play here today, which, again, is not a guarantee, as it turns out. Oh, okay, so Overlord's picked off. Now they're burrowed. Okay, so one Marine comes in to test the water, says, all right, the lurkers aren't on the ramp. I would have gotten killed if that was the case. I was willing to risk my life for that information. Science facility here, dropship. Is he just going to go drop play? I mean, in fairness, the muta count is not nearly as fearsome as it once was. They're kind of getting remade here. There's 9 of them present. Again, this is just too much muta, too much lurker, and too much ling. This bunker needs to focus down the lurkers. It's not doing. Mistletoe's doing some good work here, too. No SCVs repairing this bunker. The bunker does end up going down, but lurkers getting exploded here, too. Oh, SCVs fighting the lurkers. And you know what? One of them does get taken down, absolutely absorbing the shots that otherwise would go for Marines. SCVs absolutely saving the lives of some Marines there in that situation and saving the space entirely. Nicely done. Scourge in production. Adrenal glands immediately being researched by the Zerg player. And what are you... Why aren't you showing me what you're making? Sometimes it does this. I have to like click off and click back on, or... Yeah, there we go. Marines. Oh, science vessels. That makes sense. All right, so science vessels on the way here. This is some pretty rushed tech from both of these players, honestly. Got adrenal glands done at 12 minutes is pretty dang fast, and science vessel production happening here too now is also very, very nice. Really, I'd like to see a third base from Piano at some point. I don't know if the dropships are 4. Is he gonna try to drop past these lurkers maybe? That's not a bad idea. The lurkers are at the front door, right? You just pick up and boost into the main with your dropships and make it happen. Oh, careful, careful. Don't play with that fire. Don't play with that fire, you guys. You are severely injured. Lings and mutas coming from the other side. The lurkers, the surround is so good. Oh, Piano. Ow. Ow. Scourge detonating on something here. He's going to unload his dropships. The Marines actually doing some work against these mutas. Wow. Did all the mutas just go down there? This drop is doing some work for Piano. Overlord down. A handful of Marines and a couple medics made it in. They've got +1/+1. Oh, the lurkers are present, though. Stim past them. Get past them. Get past the lurkers. Kill as many drones as you can. And can you kill... Oh, the positioning by the lurkers is so good right now. Oh, can he get the Defiler mound? No, absolutely not. Not with adrenal gland, lings, and lurkers here. I mean, decent effort. It is down to 300 hit points out of a total of 850 possible. Once again, Piano is mounting a big attack into the bottom left-hand corner here of Hero's base. Got some lurkers. This Overlord spread is kind of brilliant out of Hero. Lings too. Like, there's no way anything comes out of this front door without Hero knowing about it. And that is really something that you really need to take advantage of. Really need to make happen. If you're a Terran player especially. Well, if you're a Zerg player especially. I think that's what I meant to say there. It's late. We're trying to make this happen for you guys. I hope it's working out. There is, wow, your first Dark Swarm and Firebats. Check this out. Firebats don't care about your Dark Swarm. Well, they do a little bit. No, but they're melee attacks, and they're splash, so never mind. You're good. You are good. Oh, Defensive Matrix Marine coming in, actually saving the lives of a bunch of his buddies. Sure, a ton of them die, but well played indeed. And now the third base of Hero is in a ton of trouble. Where are the lurkers? Where is the defense here? Coming out of the Nidus Canal are some lurkers, and there's a Dark Swarm, and the lurkers are inside the Dark Swarm, and the Marines are in trouble. They need to back out immediately. Woo, nice Scourge hit on that Science Vessel. Is he enough to irradiate? No, not quite yet. This Defiler is doing work. It has 6 HP. Oh, Scourge getting picked out of the sky, but the Science Vessels, ow, gone there too. And a Plague is tossed down on these dudes, and then the Lings come in, and there's the Dark Swarm, and everything just gets finished off. And wow, what a hold there by Hero. That was masterful. But guess what? More Marines are coming in from the backside. Lurkers trying to do stuff, but a full evacuation of drones from this position. That is some pretty good stuff, actually. Scan, trying to take down these lurkers with the Marines, but it's just such a hard and difficult trade to make happen. That lurker has 4 HP total. Marines, fire bats, wandering in this way. There really aren't that many of them, but the drop is actually the bigger thing here. Oh, but Scourge! Well, one dropship is dead. One dropship is totally dead, and it's kind of dropping all over the place here. I like this drop play, I really do. Third base is established back home. Fire bats just having a great time against these Zerglings, but the lurkers are more of a problem. Lurkers just destroy everything infantry for Terran without question. No, I mean, you don't even have to ask the question. They're so good against units that come out of those barracks. We do have more Science Festivals, more dropships. That makes a lot of sense here. It's 111 to 87 supply in favor of Piano, but well, it's 3 base to 3 base. Economically, I kind of feel like Piano's in a pretty good spot here. He's not spending his money as well. He's got 1,300 minerals in the bank. Could really be spending that better. He could use a whole ton more Marines. Let's just put it that way. If he had 1,300 minerals worth of Marines, that'd be a lot of Marines. He also needs to make some more supply depots. What? Hold your horses. Battle cruiser. Hang on. Why is this so glitchy right now? It's double battle cruiser out of Piano right now. What is even going on? I haven't seen battle cruisers outside of a TVT in a long, if ever, time. Holy crap. What is this? A secret top left-hand base for Piano. He's trying to sneak. It's a bit of a ninja expand. 4th base coming up for the Zerg player just outside of where he's got his 3rd base rolling. But dang, battle cruiser. I mean, what is the answer here if you're Zerg? Everything? Scourge? Yep, real good. Hydra's real good. Muta's not bad either. Honestly, anything that can hit the battle cruiser is gonna do just fine against it. It will trade 100% well. The problem is Yamato cannon's pretty good, or Yamato gun is pretty good. Is he getting that upgrade? Where's the science facility that has the physics lab? There it is. All right, so can't tell what upgrade he's already gotten, but I think we would have noticed. Well, if there was an upgrade coming in for Yamato gun, but check this guy out. First dude, battle cruiser. Operational. Not something I get to say a lot in Brood War. It's more common in StarCraft 2 right now because there's a later patch that makes them actually be able to fire while moving, which is really incredible. As it turns out, there's your Dark Swarm, and now the Lings are amazing. And everybody dies. Getting outside of the Dark Swarm, better. Scourge tacked out. The Plague. That's such a beautiful animation. Just blah, 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 blah. Just goop all over everybody. The medics are going to use all their energy trying to heal stuff that they can't heal through. A better player in this situation would move these medics kind of away from the Marines or something so they don't suck all their energy dry. While Plague is on, you can't heal through it. And look, everybody's dead anyway. It just doesn't matter. Firebat, trying to hold on. No, definitely not. So, why has he not landed it here? What the crap, Piano? You're a weirdo. Very much of a weirdo. Another attack coming in from the Marine and Firebat and Medic forces. Dark Swarm up, Irradiate going down. That's a lot of lurker. Where is the what? Oh, hey, there's this guy. And our battle cruiser just wandering in randomly. Takes down a Scourge with 1 hit. That's pretty good stuff. Doing 25 damage per shot there. That's some amazing stuff right now. So it does get Plagued. Oh, Plague's a good answer too. Remember how I said anything? Anything that can hit the battle cruiser is good against the battle cruiser? Yeah, that was not an exaggeration. Battle cruisers are just bad. They're just bad. I haven't seen anybody go for BC and actually win with them, I don't think, on the channel. They're fun, and I wish they were just more viable. Maybe not like overpowered, but more viable would be nice. Okay, so more dropship happenings here. I do like the drop play. We don't see a lot of this in TVZs. Man, Scourge wiping out the battle cruiser, but that means the dropships are alive. All right, that's actually interesting. So the battle cruiser absorbs the Scourge shots. The Spire is going to get taken down, it looks like. Firebat's doing work. Hey, your Dark Swarm's not going to do anything here. The Spire does end up going down here. The Lurker defense inside the main is kind of robust, though, and all the Terran army gets murdered there quite quickly. Here comes some Lings. Here comes some more Lings. The Firebat needs to be in the front. Where's the Firebat? There he is. Medic, heal him up. What a boss Firebat this guy is. He's only got 2 kills, but he's pretty awesome. Tacking on in. Again, with just Marines against the Dark Swarm, it's not going to work out for you, man. Where are the Firebats? Oh, the Plague. Oh, the Plague is so good. The Plague. Ooh, now the Lings roll in and just, they're making hay. While the sun shines, man. While the sun shines. That said, is he still, this is the weirdest. Is it closer to get gas if you put your command center here rather than here? I can't imagine that's the case. I don't know what Piano's doing. I don't know why he's hiding it up there. He's not hiding this one. So he is sitting quite nicely, actually, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base economy. Whereas Hero's on 4, somehow. What on earth? Alright, so suddenly it's more gas in the bank than minerals for Piano. I got Lings rolling up. That's a lot of Lings, and this is not a lot of defense here, you guys. 1 bunker with a handful of Marines against Cracklings. 2-2, Cracklings, no less. I mean, sure, bunker great, actually. You know what? Never mind, the bunker's cool. If the Lings had come in at once and actually surrounded the bunker and killed it, that would have not gone well for those dudes, but they didn't. And that's really an example of how much control matters, you guys. Control really matters. Ultralisk's on the way. From Hero. Fair enough, dude. That is a bleeding Defiler mound. Sure is, but it's healing. Steadily but surely, there's your Ultralisk Cavern. So Ultra in response to these battle cruisers. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Look at that spinning around Firebat. Wee, you spin me right around, baby, right around like a record, baby. Ah, good times. Good times in an era when I was, I don't know, 6. I was not listening to that music as a 6-year-old, I can tell you that much. Anyway, Ultra's on the way, Nidus Canal's coming up all over the place, which makes a lot of sense. You do want to be able to send your army to defend at a moment's notice, if necessary, and everybody just kind of hanging out at this stage. We got Marines in places. I think Piano feels pretty comfortable with where he's at. Dark Swarm, Lurker, Ling, attack against this bunker. Again, a handful of Marines is not going to hold it. Hero does not make the mistake he made previously of not bringing Dark Swarm along to this attack. Dudes, are you... Jeez. Okay, that was a lot of dead SCV. That was a lot of dead SCV. Marines, medics attacking on into the 4th base. Trying to make something happen. Piano, you can do it. You can make this thing work. No, Dark Swarm again. This is some Jaedong level Dark Swarm, you guys. It's been really on point from Hero. These Marines just have to figure out. Right? Figure it out. Man, the Ultras are cleaning up on the ground, as they do have 4 armor and +2 attack. They are pretty scary stuff. Do they have anabolic synthesis? I don't think so. They don't look like they have anabolic synthesis. But honestly, there's not a lot of running away from the Terran army. The Dark Swarms are amazing. Tank inside the Dark Swarm is actually kind of a good idea, but this is just a lot of Zerg right now. Attacking on in to this 3rd base. Well, was this the 3rd? I don't know. I think it was the 3rd base by Piano. Nothing can stop this. There are not enough Marines to do it. Marines can do it if they're in big enough numbers, but there just aren't enough of them. The SCVs are fighting, which is just bad news for them. Another attack of Lings coming up. The Firebats actually handling themselves pretty admirably here. Wow! That's a lot of Zerg blood. It took a lot to take those guys down, but it did take them down. Meanwhile, a drop inside the main base is doing some work against... Wow, against Piano 2. So are we base racing? I kind of feel like maybe we're base racing a little bit. This Lurker defending, though, which already has 7 kills, yeah, is going to get more, is what I'm trying to say here. Meanwhile, Ultras inside your production facilities is never good. There are battle cruisers on the way. I don't know where those other BCs went. Oh, here he is. He's happily trying to take down the natural base all by himself, which is actually not too bad. So the problem here is, for the Terran player, his production is here. And actually, the Ultras can't fit into these tiny gaps. The Marines might do pretty well against him here. I mean, sure, he's got 12 kills, but he can't fit. The pathing is freaking him out. Oh, irradiating the Ultralisk, but that helps him do better against the Marines. Ultra's popping out. I was going to say the production is here for Piano, but it's everywhere for Hero. As long as he keeps the tech structures, which he didn't. He lost the Ultralisk Cavern, but he's going to be okay. He can pop out units wherever necessary. His income is still fairly healthy. And again, the income is not bad. Well, for Piano, until this happens, Lurker's burrowing under cover of Dark Swarm. That is all the SCVs, you guys. Oh, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be honest. So both players have seriously taken their licks right now. It's 109 to 93 supply. Production facilities are still technically alive. More battle cruisers coming in from Piano. All right, this is interesting. I'm on board here. Some Zerglings getting cleaned up. The natural base is a ghost town, but it's mined out anyway for Piano. His base in the top left-hand corner is in a lot of trouble, though. These Lurkers are just... This token defense is not enough. It's not enough for Piano to hold on to this. A lot of SCVs are toast. This guy is happily mining. The SCV count, I feel like, is a little bit low right now for Piano, and that's a major problem. Ultra's just wandering up. No Dark Swarm, no nothing. And yeah, Marines aren't going to cut it. They need to outnumber the Ultras about 12 to 1 before this is going to happen. SCVs just No. Goodbye, SCVs. Fare thee well. We knew thee well. Suddenly 130 to 75 supply. Hero is in a wonderful position right now. I don't even know where that battlecruiser went. Oh, hang on. There's two of them here. I mean, yeah, this 12 o'clock base by Piano is toast. And there's your good game, Aura Oregon. Piano is out. That's funny that it's Oregon. Anyway. He's out, and Hero is your winner in 25 minutes and 19 seconds. All right, well, there it is. There is your Zerg win. I mean, it was a closer game towards the end there than I think anybody would have expected. So great job by Piano. The problem was he had ultras inside his main base. I mean, that base, 12 o'clock expansion was gone. Top left-hand base was gone too. The third wasn't very healthy. And I mean, Hero had taken some serious damage to a couple, his main and his natural especially, but he's got a little 3-base economy in the bottom left that is effectively untouched. That said, man, he's got 2 battlecruisers here. What? I mean, was there anything to kill those guys? There's Defiler. You could maybe plague them. But what? Is that an Ultralisk hatching? Dang, it is. That is actually catching an Ultralisk in the middle of hatching. I've never actually seen a freeze frame of that before. How gross. Huh. How gross is that? Well, anyway, good efforts there. I want to say that Piano's biggest weakness was his lack of micro. He didn't move the Marines back when the Ultras were coming in. He didn't move them at a Dark Swarm. He didn't move them when there were Lings hitting him. He didn't move his Science Vessels out of the way of Scourge. It really just highlights how good Flash is, that he can consistently do that in multiple places around the map at once. Like, how is he capable of this? I don't know, man. He's Flash. That's how he is. He practices this game a lot, but great job by Hero getting the win. Unorthodox style. He sees the battlecruisers and goes for ultras, which I guess it does take a long time for a battlecruiser to kill an Ultralisk. Because, again, I'd like to point out, battlecruisers are bad. I don't know why Piano made them in this game. I mean, in fairness, if he wanted to turn this into a base race, I just don't know what he had left is the problem. Right? He was making tanks, but I don't know if they even had siege mode researched because he wasn't bothering with tanks at all for most of the game. So sure, the battlecruiser maybe wipe out this base before a defense is mounted, but there's a Spire almost done. Once you have enough Scourge, and especially if they've been plagued, the BCs are dead. So Piano just saw the writing on the wall and decided to tap out, which I can respect. Hoorah! Let's check out that final score. Both players produced similar numbers of units, 500-ish for both of them. Looks like Hero killed a lot more, and that is not a good sign for a Terran player. If you're trying to win against a Zerg and you end up killing over 100 less than your opponent does, you're in a bad spot. And losing a lot more there, too. Resources favoring... Well, it's kind of a mixed bag here. More gas mined by Hero, which makes sense. He had a very gas-heavy composition with the Defilers and the Ultras and such, and the Mutalisks, too, and the Scourge. Fewer minerals mined and more mined by the Terran player Piano. But again, he was pretty marine heavy, which is a very mineral requirement. And total spent pretty close. 48,000 for the Zerg player, 47,000 for Piano. So close one. Close match. Enjoyed it. Hope you did too. That's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, where I am playing Warcraft 2 on DOSBox. And until next time, as always, thanks for watching, and you take care of yourself.